Assalamualaikum viewers, welcome to our YouTube channel GSL Pakistan. As you all know that it's the start of 2024 and we have launched the edition 2 of our IELTS resource pack. We will be providing you some model answers for your speaking test, and for that I have Mr. Frank with me today. Let's get started. In case you are looking forward to more relevant content, subscribe our YouTube channel. Speaking test 2. Part number 1. Do you enjoy shopping?
I certainly do, especially when I'm looking for things that I need.
How often do you go shopping and what do you buy?
I don't have a certain timeline, but I usually go whenever I require something for myself or people that I know. And once again, I buy things that I usually need. It's more on a need basis.
So you prefer to go shopping alone or with other people?
Mostly I do it alone.
Why?
Because I believe I trust my own judgment more than I trust others.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food would be mantu, or also known as momos.
Why is that so?
I believe I'm more into Chinese cuisine because it's less spicy.
Okay. What kind of restaurants do you like to eat out at?
Mostly family restaurants because they have a certain ambiance which adds to the flavor of the food.
What would your perfect meal be?
My perfect meal would be less spicy, first of all, and a combination of multiple entrees with, of course, the appetizer and finally the dessert.
Okay. Part 2. Now you have only 1 minute to prepare. Describe a course that you have done that you found useful. You should say what you learned, what you enjoyed about the course, what you didn't enjoy. Your 1 minute starts now. Your timer is over. You may start.
Right, so the course that I would like to talk about was the one that I attended back in the day when I was in my 8th grade. I finished my studies and my father actually enrolled me into this typing course. Computer typing was a big thing back in the day, because IT was being introduced in every sector of life. So he sent me to this institute where I studied an hour every day, 5 days a week, and I learned how to type for the first time, like officially type. So that was the course that I really enjoyed, and some of the things that I really enjoyed were the new lessons every single day, and how I was really excited about learning how to type without actually looking at the keyboard. And back in the day, we used to have typewriters, so it was a completely different thing compared to how we type on keyboards and perhaps the screens. One of the things that really annoyed me was the constant clicking sound, because those were heavy typewriters and you really had to press on those keys, not like today's keyboards, which are easy to manipulate or use.
Okay. Part number 3. Do you think it is important that children are given homework?
I believe it is important for students or children to have homework because it keeps them in line, it keeps them in check in terms of keeping up with the information that is disseminated in the classroom.
How much homework should they be given?
Not too much, in my opinion, because they already do the bulk of it in the classrooms. So I believe just to keep them entertained or keep them in touch with whatever's happening in the classroom on a daily basis, they should be given a certain amount of homework. Once again, not too much.
Okay. Do you think parents should help their children with their homework, or should it be done alone?
I believe students should be empowered to do or take care of those bits of homework on their own. But at the same time, whenever they find themselves bogged in, they should be assisted by the parents. The parents should have enough insight into the subjects in order to help them out in their difficult situation.
Okay. How important is it to have a university education to get a job in your country?
I believe it is quite significant in my country because post-secondary education allows you with both the education and the experience to perhaps perform well in in a certain profession. Along with the regular education, post-secondary education, or postgraduate education allows you to have hands-on experience in the form of internships, etc., to allow you to be more practical, or perhaps have a more practical approach towards a professional life.
Okay. Does having a degree from another country enhance employment opportunities in your country?
Absolutely. I agree it is very important as well because getting your higher education from another country allows you to experience different things, compared to your home country. And getting a degree from another country, getting those experiences, getting more information or education about a certain discipline, about a certain subject, or an array of subjects, improves your stakes in your own country.
Okay. What impacts do students who have studied abroad have on their country of origin when they come home?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
What impacts do students who have studied abroad have on their country of origin when they come home?
I believe they help one's country or their country to become a melting pot.
Okay.
That's a term that is used in sociology in general, which essentially means that with their new experiences, with their novel experiences, they could bring in different frameworks of certain discipline and maybe convince people around them in their home country to look at a certain problem or a certain issue from a different angle, thus entertaining a new chain of thought.
Okay.
Alright, that is the end of IELTS Speaking Test 2. If you are preparing for IELTS and by luck you have our book with you, we are available in IELTS Markaz Islamabad and we can help you in your IELTS and flights. Thank you very much, Examiner Ms. Qissa Fatima and Examinee Mr. Frank. God bless you.